I guess. Okay. God damn it, if you heard me, say something. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this about to be a show and a half. You niggas, okay. In the words of my grandmama, you gonna show your ass like you brought the only one.
What is he talking about over there? He just going off. Can't nobody hear him. And then I tell you something else. The next time I leave that front door open, somebody better come behind me and close it as much as these gas bills prices. What are you talking about? Put him on so we can see what he... Geoff, what are you... Look at your face. Who are you talking to over there?
Huh? Can y'all hear me?
No, turn the speaker up a little. God damn.
Oh, that's... Y'all couldn't hear me. I was talking.
And
you had this... I'm ignoring this motherfucker look on your face. And I was like, okay, that's some other shit I don't play either. God damn it, I know you hear me. In the words of my granddaddy, oh, if you can't hear me, I guess I have to throw something in there.
Do you see
them niggas I grew up around? I grew up around some ignorant ass. Oh shit! If it's a you know how you go play somewhere like a picnic or some type of Timmy tight top. God damn it! That's my man. I take it all back now. Besides the fact that that's my man, he can do 10,000 push-ups if he wants to.
So you remember him?
Yeah, that's my nigga right there, but I don't know his voice, nigga. It ain't like we been holding hands in the dark. I don't know his fucking voice.
Whoa, hey, pause. This nigga's got the Thor cup. What is this drink I'm drinking? Bring me more.
Ale for the men and wine for the horses.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ZoWhat Morning Show. Guess what? This is the last show of the year. You might as well get in here and get it cracking. Get in here and get it cracking. I'm going to say this and I'm going to end mines. I'm not an advocate of this, but this is the last show of the year. And we got to have a real grown-up ass conversation. We're going to have a grown-up conversation. Our homeboy has returned to us. We tried to get Kev up in here, but he was busy. And more power to Kev. More power to Kev, you know.
Shout out.
He's doing his thing. But we tried to get him up in here. He was busy, and that's all right. As you come in, I'm asking moderators and people who are looky-loos and people who enjoy the show, please hit the like button. It doesn't cost you nothing to hit the like button. Hit the like button and share this video. Subscribe if you haven't been subscribed, or if you're not subscribed. Cephas Stafford says, Giraffe Balls was lit last night. Good job, Geoff.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So, I'm ecstatic for the final show of the year. This show is called Hell Wishes.
Not well wishes?
Not well wishes. hell wishes. See, because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that the fuck shit dream you've been asleep in is really over. A lot of times we like to just say everything going to be all right, knowing that it's not going to be all right, but saying everything's going to be all right makes the moment that's fucked up a little bit more tolerable. Right? Everything going to be all right. You know, everything going to be good.
For who?
No, it ain't. Geoff, what kind of Battlestar Galactica microphone do you?
Okay, first off, yeah. Okay.
Oh, so it's
all right.
over here making...
I only buy the best shit that overprivileged white people throw out. So all my shit's on point. That's where I find overprivileged white people and wait till they throw their shit away because they didn't buy bullshit to begin with.
Oh, Lord, here we go. All right, so let's just get right to it. Our brother Hassan is back in the building while Geoff is devouring a vegan baby salad.
Okay, let's break that down.
In the salad.
Was the salad made by a vegan baby? Was it made of vegan babies? Is it made for vegan babies?
It's baby essence.
We need to find out.
It's the shit you eat to keep you young. It's adrenochrome.
Nigga, it's working. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me get that Sudan baby BLT.
The Sudan baby. Anyway, the homeboy is back in the building. Hassan McCullough. We've been promoting you while you were gone, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have we been promoting Hassan? So that means you ain't been watching the show. But that's fine.
Right. Because we've been trying to keep your top tight, pimping.
We was trying to keep weed juice popping.
That's why people are still buying.
Oh, people still buy it for a couple of reasons. One, because we promote the shit out of it, and this is the dopest fucking show on YouTube, hands down. And two, because the shit is good. It's like Kool-Aid that's good for you, with the exception of that coconut with the toenail in it. I don't like that one. But the rest of them,
coconut's the best thing for you, Geoff.
Yeah.
If you a
did you
vegan,
bring one of them?
No.
All right.
I got all the stuff that you like.
Hey, turn up.
Is my mic on?
My brother's mic.
Yeah, it's mine. So I always bring the stuff that Zoe likes. You know, he likes all the sweet stuff. But I have special tropical pear. I have
tropical pear. Slide that over here.
Tropical pear right here is always there. He loves surprisingly sweet, which has grapefruit, cantaloupe, and pear.
That's always good. Hey, guess who I'm not sharing with today, my nigga?
What's up, man?
I know, right?
Hey, listen, Geoff, if you want something, I can bring stuff to your house, man.
I ain't even smoked no weed yet. I ain't even smoked no weed yet. And look at the one on the it's doing something with the green screen, and it's a bunch of activity in one of them weed juice bottles.
They're both green, Geoff.
They're not both green, though.
These are the bottles Timmy Tight Top got today. The ones that Zoe always growled at us like a bear at the watering hole when we reach for him. Like he'll put all the juices in the middle of the table, and everybody knew, don't fuck with the purple and don't fuck with the red, because Zoe's ass is gonna go for the red or the purple. And I would wait for him to turn his head, and nigga, I would just make a beeline for that goddamn red. Give me the red one. Give me the red one. And he would roll his eyes at me, but he would then take the rest of the juices, and the rest of the niggas would be thirsty, and I didn't care because that red one is the shit.
You know Geoff on tangent. This who the fuck he is. He's MC Tangent. Hiccup Kremlin.
I almost spit my tea out.
Still doing what you do, huh? It's all good. For the people who, I haven't been here for a while, but I've been keeping everything healthy. I've been working out. I started doing herbs. I'm gonna include herbs on my website for January. I got a dude in Pasadena that I'm working with called Russell's Herbs. He's a Pasadena fella. We check him out. Maybe when I come back again the new year, I'm gonna put out the website because I'm gonna have the new herbs on my thing. Because herbs and juices are always the best thing for your body. Herbs and juices, and
especially right now.
Especially right now. herbs, sea moss, certain things like that to help raise up your energy level. And what else? But
all that shit you make fun of Geoff for.
As Geoff was interrupting me as always, but that's my bro. So Dr. Russell told me that it's always important to do a herb cleanse every season. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Seasonal herbs, always 30-day herbs where you go vegan and do herbs and juices. So he taught me that, and I did it back in, I did it for November before Thanksgiving. So I did that, and then I did it on December 24th when the season changed. I'm still doing herbs right now. Doing another thing. So what it does is it enlightens you more when you do herbs and you do fasting, because you don't have a lot of stuff in your liver. Your liver is the most important thing for your body to clean, is your liver. So the liver is where your soul is, heart is where your spirit is. So you always want to clean your liver and your heart.
According to which holy book are you deriving this information from? Because we was raised Pentecostal. This could be blasphemous.
Yeah,
it's all
spiritually.
Remember how you get drunk and they say your spirit is in your liver, your spirit is in your liver. So whatever your true essence is in your liver.
Right.
It comes out in your liver. Everything comes out in your liver. So whoever you are, when you get drunk, it comes in through your liver.
I don't know.
So you always want to cleanse your liver. You always want to cleanse your heart.
Big Mama is not amused.
I'm not pleased with it. I don't hear holding the Boko shot and none of that.
He seemed nice, but I sense a presence of evil on him.
Hey, we gotta do things different. You know what I'm saying? We can't be doing all those things anymore.
No, you're 100% right. I ain't tripping. Let me run through this real quick. We did weed juice. We gotta do X Wolf. All you gotta do is go to xlabsups.com. This is the black-owned version of, you guessed it, eugenics. Now, I'm not saying they're affiliated with Nugenics. I'm not saying they're affiliated with them. They're not. But this is a black-owned business that has put together a testosterone booster. And if you pull up the ingredients, check out the ingredients really quickly. Sarah, look at those ingredients, Hassan. Tell me if those are some bad ingredients.
Of course not.
Huh? Hassan is our resident muscle man.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
That's some good stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
Go to xlabsups.com. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you. Go there, buy this man out before the end of the year. Continue to support X-Wolf. Now, on to the next. What we got next? Oh, Total Package Energy. Have you tried the new Total Package Energy
I haven't
stuff?
tried that. So.
I got stuff in the car. I just was on the phone, talk crazy on live, talk crazy.
I talk to him. I talk to the dude all the time.
Yeah, man. You got it. I got some of that for you, man. He's got nanotechnology, vitamin C, high potency vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams in a little bitty pouch like this. You open it,
Boom.
You pop it in, you put it under your tongue, it absorbs right into your bloodstream almost instantly because of the nanotechnology. They made it really small. Man, the absorption is crazy. 8 times more absorption than tablets alone, right? So this is good stuff. Vitamin C, especially what's going on right now. I'm on that vitamin C. They also have B12. And then, of course, yeah, man, they got a whole new package. Dude,
gotta get that B12.
With your juices, if you combine your juices with their protein product, pull up the protein. Oh, Lord, I done lost the picture, Jesus.
Let me tell you something.
The big mama said that the picture was old and you wasn't referencing it.
If you do all this shit that Zoe telling you to do.
What'd you say, Geoff?
I said, dear people under the sound of my voice, if you do all this shit that Zoe telling you to do, take what he telling you to take and read. Maybe you won't be a superhero, but if you take that X-Wolf that'll make your dick so hard that a cat can't scratch it, a superhero will come from your project.
Hey,
You got that shirt though.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no coughing in this motherfucker. You
Oh.
understand?
Well, I did smoke last night, so.
Blame it on smoking, nigga. You just put out a cough cloud out.
Hey,
Fan this nigga off.
you can cough now. You can't cough nowadays and shit.
And hell no, they ain't human no more. You better not ever see a nigga coughing. Anyway, Total Package Energy, man. Great product. Soul Tox.
What's this?
This is a great water product. Black-owned business, man. They're doing business with Amazon.com. They selling it by the case. Soul Tox. Super antioxidant, immune boost, 11 amino acids. And let me tell you, they're using humic and fulvic acid to provide 72 trace minerals in this water. This water is freaking amazing. You understand? It's amazing. You can order it straight from Amazon.com. That's who their distributor is, and it's amazing, man. It's amazing, and it tastes like unsweetened tea. It tastes like that what's that Asian tea that tastes like wood?
Oolong.
Nah, you know they teas be tasting like wood and leaves and chai tea. It tastes like unsweetened chai tea.
Chinese people tea tastes like they go out in the backyard and just take a handful of whatever the fuck is up under a tree and put that in some hot water and drink it.
Yeah, it's bark. Have some liquid bark water. But he kill everything. But no, on the real, this is a good product, very good product. I've drank a whole case of this shit. You understand? It's really good. Soul Tox. Y'all should go check it out. It's on Amazon right now. Also, you know the ZoWhat Show is in business. Oh yeah, we can put our girl up. Our peoples. The HuriKane Report.
Hurricane.
It's not just one person.
You can call it slurricane.
Sing it, Geoff. Go ahead. Let's make up the HuriKane Report jingle right now. Ooh. Come on, Geoff. Where did he go?
I need to get a
What you want, baby? I'm with you. Come on, I got you. I didn't
gonna
hear
make
you.
the jingle right now. Do it.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Are you sitting around with your head empty? Dun, 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 dun. I want to fill it myself, nigga. Don't tempt me. Dun, 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 dun. You need to find some way to fill your brain. And I say you need to read the HuriKane Report. HuriKane. You can call it slurricane. Shout out to my main man, Dearest E40. Dearest E Feezy.
Ooh. All right. The HuriKane Report. Write it, take action, maintain freedom. H-report.news. They're currently under construction right now, but a lot of their stories, you know, we go to them for a lot of their stories that we present here. Again, this is like Al Jazeera for black folk in America. Whether you call yourself ADOS or FBA, this is our Al Jazeera. This is a news journalistic endeavor, and we need you guys to support them and all of the brands that they have in terms of cups and everything that they got to sell, mugs, hoodies, the whole nine. The HuriKane Report. CMOSbusiness.com. Zoe Williams is in the CMOS business. I've partnered with a distributor out of St. Lucia. And if you're serious about starting your own CMOS business, you can buy direct. Look at you. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you?
What?
You can buy direct from my source. Pure CMOS. The real CMOS from St. Lucia. Not the goofy CMOS. Is there some goofy CMOS out there? Could be. You know.
You got into all this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on, they connected with the ZoWhat Show, man. It's a real situation. CMOS business. Now, of course, you can buy all types of this stuff. It doesn't have to just be, you know, bulk. right? You don't have to start a business. If you want to start a CMOS business, you can call that number right there and get it started. CMOSbusiness.com is a business-to-business program funded by trusted people in partnership with the Proslin CMOS Farmers Association, who work directly with the government of St. Lucia for the purpose of helping promote and ensure standards of the highest quality CMOS. Listen, y'all can get little containers of it. You can get pills of it. Just call the number. Zoe Williams is promoting it. It's good to go. And my little box arrived today of CMOS.
You haven't been taking CMOS?
I have.
Okay.
But I just take it so fast.
You taking the pills or are you taking
the actual gel? You know, I done made some oatmeal, throw it in there. I make a smoothie, throw it in there. Huh?
You can't take too much of it.
No.
You can't.
No.
I make tea, throw it in there. You understand? And now, also I need to promote this and then we're on to our topics. Terry Lomax. Do you know Terry Lomax is the mastermind behind my master class?
Yeah.
Do
you know why?
Terry Lomax came to me and said, Zoe Williams, man, you could do this. And I'm going to show you how.
Ooh.
And you know how I get out. She's married and about to have a baby. So, fucking
knock it off.
Son over here. Ooh.
Nah, I'm just saying that I'm reading her stuff with all the stuff she can do.
She's not a game. She came to me and put the infrastructure together and made this thing pop.
Zoe.
Oh, shit. This is why the motherfucking promo section be 42 minutes. Go ahead, Geoff.
Do you know why your shit is popping? It is because you realize, Zometheus, that all you are is a genius. All you are is a genius. You're fucking genius to come up with the masterclass. You're fucking genius to come up with the relationship dismount. Oh, I love that goddamn graphic behind you. You're a fucking genius to come up with this shit. The problem is being a genius. Oh, that's my phone. This dude coming to pick up one of my cars. I'm gonna call him right back. Okay. Yeah. All you are is a genius, Zoe Williams, which means you need people around you to manifest that genius in the ways that they do they shit. You have to delegate.
Right.
You have to delegate. If you don't, you will fail. Now, as much as I know this show needs me to ramble on, I must take this call. So I'm right here. I'm on deck, just waiting to say some shit.
This is classic at home homing.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, the hustle don't stop.
Wait, I'm not finished with Tori.
Yeah.
With Terry.
Sorry.
All right. So look, she's got something, man. I want everybody to go to YoBrandingWorkshop.com. Let me tell you what she's offering. For $47, bro, she's offering, this is what you'll be getting, lifetime access to 3 value-packed video trainings with question and answer sessions, a 14-page workbook that will give you a step-by-step instruction for creating a solid brand, and bonus content from industry experts, a trademark attorney, a graphic designer, and a millionaire mindset coach. She's going to put all of that in one package for $47. Go to YoBrandingWorkshop.com. Now, if you get at her too late, that's just going to balloon up to $297. But it's still worth it for that, I believe. I believe it's worth about $1,200, honestly. But she's selling it for $47. YoBrandingWorkshop.com. That's my people. Please go support big time. What else we got? Oh, this book goes on sale December 31st. Now, like I said, I love to support members of my team. This young lady has put her hands on every book I've ever written, edited them, made sure I looked like I knew what the fuck I was talking about. Do you know this young lady right here designed the cover? She put that thing together.
That thunder?
That was thunder, boy. The real thunder.
You felt that last night?
That was down south thunder.
Yeah.
Do you know she designed the cover and the inside, the guts of the relationship Dismount?
Ooh.
I had an artist draw it, but she took it and made those people flipping and doing all of that shit chapter to chapter. She set that book up, man. She made sure that it looked right. Now she has her own book. A major work and accomplishment. Trust me. Dysfunction. Perfection is a lie. It's available at Amazon.com, or you can go to www.dysfunctionbook.com. I believe she's the next Shonda Rhimes. I think this can turn into a television series. This is an amazingly well put together book. So I'm supporting it. I'm behind it. Good stuff. Where are we at? That's it?
You.
Well, yeah. Motherfuckers don't want to support me. I got to come out with the new book. You know, The Shrouded Lighthouse is coming. I would love people to support the masterclass. You know, the University of You Relationship Masterclass that I put together. Anybody who goes there and supports that, I will shout you out live on the air. Go to ZoWhatMasterclass.com. We're having a year-end sale, end-of-year sale. The masterclass is less than $40. It's 55% off. You get a $50 discount if you go and put in the coupon code New Year. And by January 1st, this sale will be over. I think the course goes back up to $300. So you might as well get it now while it's at $40.
Yeah.
ZoWhatMasterclass.com. All right. Damn, Geoff. You ready? Are you finally ready?
You ready?
I'm here. Hello. What?
Let's talk about
What,
this,
niggas?
Geoff.
What?
Let's talk
What's
about
up?
something.
Okay.
Huh. Now, we all know that our families can be fucked up. Right?
Yeah.
You can have assholes, you can have abusers, you can have users, you can have manipulators. And I'm just talking about on the dark side end. We all know that our families are not all bad, but they're not all good. But when we start talking about the negative elements in our family, the question arises. I got this from MadameNoir.com, and it said basically, stop forcing your kids to have relationships with emotionally abusive relatives. And now that brings me to the question, is blood thicker than water?
Good question.
Is blood actually thicker than water? Can you have friendships with people outside your bloodline that are more in alignment with achieving your purpose, that are more supportive than the people you share blood with? And just because we family, do we necessarily have to have a fucking relationship? See, God got a way.
God
has
a way of dealing with niggas.
Of teaching you the lessons
Uh-huh.
You must learn in order to grow spiritually.
Well, preach the word, Chuck. Preach the word. Help it, Lord. Help
In
it,
order to
Lord.
grow spiritually, there will be relationships. Look, here it is right here. Look, when he shake that hand, there are relationships that you must have, that you cannot run from. See, it's easy to run from a bum, but you can't run from a mom. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Get ready.
Can people see him?
Yeah, they can see him. Yes. See, you can run from that nigga, but you can't run from the mister that is the father of your sister. Oh, Lord.
You can't run.
Do you understand me? See, you try to break up with people, but it's hard to break up with your bloodline. Ooh, them lessons is lifetime lessons that keep eating at you, huh?
Yes.
Every time you see your uncle, you know what he did, you know who he is, but he still get the big piece of chicken, huh? Lord, that's just the way it's been in your house, hasn't it?
Allowed to be around these kids.
I'm just saying. My question again, do we force our kids to have these type of relations because we blood? Geoff, your thoughts?
Well, first, let's define family. Okay? Your family is a group of people comprised of
Putting your Cashapp on here?
people who decided to fuck each other and the offspring of those decisions. That's
Yes,
it. That's
Yeah.
it. This is why, this is the only reason the Bible says a friend sticks closer than a brother. It is because your family is made up of a bunch of motherfuckers who decided to fuck each other and not ask you what's too long. You pick your friends. You didn't pick these niggas in your family.
Oh, Lord.
You didn't. If I could pick my family, do you know how many niggas would disappear? Just about. Okay, let me see. My brother Chris,
Yes.
Robert Jr., Melinda, Kelly, God bless the dead, aunties, God bless the dead.
Yes,
Okay, I ain't gonna even talk about the people on the other side. Just the people on this side, nigga. I got a expansive fucking family.
Right.
I'm running out of gas with the people I would have chose. You didn't choose them people, so don't make choices that are anchored to people you didn't choose.
Oh, so this is big, Geoff. This is big, and I'm going to get Timmy Tight Top in here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Hassan McCullough, We Juice founder, creator, and owner, back in the building. Isn't that listen, being with a toxic family, the love you have for them, is it born out of Stockholm Syndrome?
Oh, my cousin Prentice, him too. I love him too. Go ahead.
He says his cousin Prince.
I don't know. This nigga got
Prentice-
a man with baby
Prentice
hair
the
on
Menace
his shirt.
Ingram. My cousin Prentice Ingram out of Pueblo, Colorado, MMA champ, ass whooper extraordinaire. Go ahead.
Geoff, I need you to stay connected. Is it a type of Stockholm Syndrome to love abusive family members? Go ahead.
Yeah. I would say.
Wait.
Hey, hold on.
Timmy Tight Top and then
Okay,
Geoff.
go ahead. Go ahead, Tim. Time.
You know, I don't know if you don't notice the toxicness until you get older.
You don't notice the what?
Yeah.
Toxicness. You already know what I'm gonna do.
This
now.
nigga back.
You already know what I'm
back
gonna do.
with the fucked up
I'm gonna
words. Fems,
You-
molecular,
Molecular.
toxic. What?
I said toxic. What did I say?
I don't know what the fuck you said.
But-
Toxicness.
Like,
Toxic.
listen,
Toxicness.
when you have a family of 6 brothers, you guys are together. So it's not really as toxic and stuff until you see certain things. But you're kind of forced to stay with, like, my cousins, Huck, my family.
Right.
This is a cousin that has some toxic shit going
Ooh,
on.
Huck.
Yes.
I love Huck.
We do too. But
That nigga
Huck is
legendary
toxic.
funny.
yeah, but he's also in his feelings.
Well, yes,
All
he's
the
Gemini.
time.
In his feelings.
In
toxic.
all the
Most
time, and
toxic
so-
people are.
You only see it as you get older how toxic people are. How the Stockholm syndrome of, yeah, we got to be cool with this person because they're part of our family. So-
What if it's a mother?
Oh, I got a client right now who has a mother who abuses her, has always abused her, and she still is seeking approval from her mother at 50 years old.
Wow. Toxicness.
She's straight Stockholm syndrome of the mom. Toxicness is a word, though.
Hey, Jeff Brown, have you experienced toxicness with your family?
Oh my God, brother. Oh my God. I am the product, I must say, of a poor black family that, as much as they could, treated me like a prince. I grew up and I'm going somewhere with this. I grew up in abject poverty, but I didn't miss shit. I had the best clothes. I had, because my uncle was pimpish. He had a lot of women that competed with one another for his affection, and through him, they blessed me for one Christmas. This was a twisted version of Stockholm syndrome, because my Uncle Bobby, God bless the dead, one of my ancestors that I pray to for his charm, for his wit, for his singing voice. That's where I get this singing voice from. My Uncle Bobby. This nigga was 6'2", 220, no fat, high yellow, with eyes that turned color, and he treated all these women like shit stuck to the bottom of his shoe. I swear to you, I saw this at 9 years old.
Listen here, man.
Yes, that dude you see right there learned this lesson. And I told this to my ex-wife, who was a victim of abuse and Stockholm syndrome, and is dealing with it to this day. As Timmy Tightup brought up, until he brought up the number, I thought maybe he was talking about my ex-wife. Just verbally abusive. And I used to tell her this story. I saw my Uncle Bobby walk into what we have back east called a vestibule. I was playing in the vestibule with my cousins.
Ain't that in the church, a vestibule?
It's the front. It's like you know how you come in the front door, but you're not in the building yet?
Yeah, the foyer.
That's called the vestibule right there.
Okay, the vestibule. Right
Or if you're from the south side of Chicago, the vestibule.
The vestibule.
The vestibule.
Okay.
So the
Keep
kids is
going,
out there playing in the vestibule with their little Hot Wheels. My Uncle Bobby walks up with a dime on his arm. A 9.5 has been waiting on him at my grandmama's house. She comes downstairs to cuss my Uncle Bobby out. And in front of us, God, and the woman on his arm, my Uncle Bobby took his left hand and slapped the shit out of this woman so hard that the pieces of his watch broke. He stepped over us, stepped over her, and went in my grandmama's house. Do you know what this sister did? She started picking up the pieces of the watch to get it fixed.
The one that was with him?
The one that came out the house talking shit. This is why I'm trying to tell you, Chicago players is on some other shit. And anybody from Chicago in the 70s that's listening to me right now know I am not making this story up. There were hundreds of stories like this. Anyway.
So, Sarah, do you have like a Chicago theme song to go with this Chicago commercial? What the fuck just happened?
You can go with anything by Willie Hutch, or Give Me Your Love. Anything from the Superfly soundtrack will do. My point being,
yeah, the point
that girl that he slapped, the woman on his arm, the little boy's playing, and the energy around him were all served to believe that women are disposable, that violence is okay, and that you need to find a way to stay in your place. How much of that, with me growing up with that, has anything to do with you in my face right now and me not knocking the fucking shit out of you? None. Because it's my choice to make, and I choose not to be my Uncle Bobby in this place and time. I make that choice. I look at that part of my subconscious programming. Let me explain my subconscious programming to you, baby. You made me sell my guns because you do not like them. I cannot tell you what sacrilege that is. However, I did it. If somebody breaks in this house right now, here's my plan. I'm going to go right in the closet, take the iron by the cord. I'm going to go out, and I have the advantage of darkness in my own home. They don't know it like I do. And I'm going to beat this person with this iron until I do not recognize their faces. And then I'm going to throw them through this plate glass window that leads out to our pool. And I'm going to drag them over and hold their fucking head over until I don't see no bubbles. That's my plan. I don't know if it'll go that way, but that's what I'm betting on. Do you know what happens to me when you get in my face with that shit that your mother has put on you? Do you know what my subconscious programming tells me to do? It tells me to go in that closet and get that iron by the cord and beat you in your face till I do not recognize you, and then grab you and throw you through that plate glass window, drag your bloody body over to the pool and hold your head under till I don't see any bubbles. And you know what? Not you or anybody you know that even owns a weapon could stop me if I desired. So I strongly suggest that you stop fucking with me.
We have to pay. We can't.
All of that is that ball of family, the ball of her family, the ball of my family. I choose not to dig into that ball for those things, but they are there.
So that was longer than the show's opening promo. In the new year, we cannot. Nigga, you could have. God damn, this shit was longer than the episode
it's therapeutic, bro. It's therapeutic.
Unsung Troops episode of Unsung.
It's
God
therapeutic.
damn.
I got to get it out. Ain't nothing. There was zero. I told you 0 lies.
So
Shit, I mean, but it was taffy truth. It was long and it shit.
Are you still friends with this uncle?
No, my uncle. He passed away. There's some who believe his wife murdered him in the hospital.
Shit was longer than the movie Blackula, nigga.
Is that the
Listen,
woman?
But I am learning. I am learning to pray to my ancestors, and he is one that I pray to because there are things I can. I'll leave that for the rant.
Where my motherfucking mask? Sarah, grab my goddamn backpack over there with the masks in it, because this nigga want to cough around me.
All that shit on the desk got you straight, Zo.
Don't even. That nigga put his hand over his mouth. Bring that shit to me. What the fuck?
Nigga, did you just channel your grandmama? Bring that shit to me.
With these brand new niggas around here. And you know the rules,
hey man.
If you been gone.
If you taking your CMOS, you should not be worried about anything.
Hey, I'm taking everything, nigga. But what I ain't gonna take is cough particles from your ass.
You was next to a dude for the whole time that had the virus.
Who?
Him.
Yeah, and I sent him home.
You had it. I mean, he was here the whole time.
I ain't never had it.
I know. I'm talking about he had it and he was next to you.
Why you worried about him and his business?
This is true.
Just understand you in here coughing right now, Nick.
He kicked me off the show, but then Geoff has it. I'm like, man, how you kick me? The healthiest
I
people on the
kicked
show.
you off the show?
You can't come because we got a social distance.
We did.
I know, I get it. But then the healthy people, the healthy squad, I'm the heart of the healthy squad. I ain't never gonna be sick.
You the healthy people?
I'm never gonna be sick. I ain't never been
First
sick.
off, nobody ever got kicked off the show.
I'm not saying kicked off. We had the social. That's why I said social.
Yeah, take your ass over there. Now
Social-
you here coughing your
social
first day
distance.
back.
Hey man.
Boy, I tell you, niggas is boy, I tell you. Lord.
Well, yeah. They gonna have to, if you gonna kill Timmy Tight Top, the only way you gonna kill him with a virus is if you have 10 pallets of it and you drop it on his head. Because he has made his body a hostile environment for any of that shit. So it's not that he can't get it. It's that even if he did, it would go, damn, well, we don't have no sugar to feed him. We don't have no dairy to lay in. So fuck it, let's go.
My jaw ain't even hurt.
Now, you hear that? He said he had 4 wisdom teeth pulled the other day.
2 days ago, actually. I have no swelling, nothing.
Yeah? No
my jaw was-
inflammation.
None.
Get the fuck out of
None.
here.
I just have 2. This dude was pulling my teeth like he was pulling a goddamn sled. He couldn't get my teeth out at all.
Really?
No, he had to fucking work for it.
Shit. Well,
Bro, have you looked at
I
your
don't know
X-ray?
how that
Applies to being healthy,
yeah,
but
plays to our next story.
Tight
here.
top. Tight top. Yo, in all seriousness, tight top. No
I had
joke, fellas.
8 teeth come out yesterday. No.
I'm saying that I should have some inflammation going on, but since I'm so healthy, nothing's going on.
All right.
The truth.
I guess. Geoff, go ahead. Did you know
Bruh.
you have a light-skinned nigga with baby hair on your chest?
He knows.
Yes.
I don't know what he's doing with his face
Yes.
right there, though.
I got a light-skinned nigga with baby hair on my chest that not one man I know of who would question his sexuality would let his woman spend the weekend with. Because after she get back with him, ain't shit you can do with her but drop her off at his house from time to time.
Yeah, because she's got bi-directional pussy now.
Oh, yeah. Just a nigga.
Because
I always felt.
tell me
I
that
tell
nigga
you who I
didn't
used to
have-
feel sorry for.
Geoff.
I felt sorry for Alec Baldwin because he really thought that Kim Basinger was into him. Bad news, Alec. Kim Basinger used to date Prince. After you date Prince, I brought you some roses. What the fuck, nigga? He wrote me a song today. You can't out romance Prince. Everybody say Prince gay. Cool. Let your girl spend the weekend with that dude. And I can't even say a dude
Geoff.
like that because you don't know no other dude like that.
Geoff, I'm just going to say it, bro. I'm just going to
What?
say it, man.
What?
If you lose your girl to a bisexual man, you've actually lost your girl to a homosexual man.
Okay.
But no, what he's
Just
talking
say what
about
you
is
want
true.
to. You can say what you want to. Because at the end of it, she cleaning her closet out, nigga. At the end of whatever you say.
Prince used to write women's songs and stuff all the time.
Nigga.
All
Yes.
the time. That's
With-
what he does. He
with,
romanced them.
but
sent
with
them-
Ain't no
Marilyn
woman-
Monroe gloves
ain't no
up to
woman
his
been-
armpits.
It don't matter.
Some-
those are some things they like.
Ain't a
and shit.
woman.
Some
that
off
been-
about that.
Ain't a woman that been with Prince is
He
over
would
it.
do
Ain't
things
not one
that
woman that
men
been
should
with him
do.
is over it. And as much as me and Zoe, he already know where I'm going. Me and Zoe draw swords on this conversation because he is in the king's corner
Right.
where I in the prince's corner.
Right.
And
Now,
I call
now
out the
both-
king too.
Damn,
I be
we
like,
both know what we talking about.
yeah.
Both it's niggas that like music. Me and Zoe know music.
Right.
So you can't argue. I dare you to tell Zoe that Thriller is a better album than Off the Wall, and he'll spend 5 minutes telling you why not, and he's fucking right.
Off
Oh,
the
wait a
Wall's
minute.
better.
No. I'm going to say Thriller is a better album than Off the Wall.
You gonna say that?
Yeah.
When did you change that tune?
Well, yeah. When you change.
I never changed my tune. I've always thought Thriller was better than Off the Wall. Always.
Song for song.
Song for song.
No.
I've always thought that.
Okay, to be continued. For exactly, Timmy
To
Tight
be
Top.
continued, my ass.
This.
Let me tell you something,
I
brother.
remember this. Yes, it happened twice. It happened at T Radio V and it happened at Dash Radio that somebody brought up Thriller and Off the Wall, and Zoe drew his sword on Off the Wall and shut everybody up in the room.
No. I probably told a story where I said Quincy said Off the Wall was his favorite of all the albums he worked on. Thriller is a better album than Off the Wall.
Why?
I'll tell you why. What Michael and Quincy was able to do in 78, 79 with Off the Wall was absolute magic. They took a dying art form, which is disco, and created timeless classic music with that bitch. Let's not even play around. Disco was on his deathbed, and Michael Jackson and that album lifted disco just for a moment off of its deathbed. But it was on the way out.
It allowed disco to die with dignity.
There you go. But if you listen to those records, you know, there's a disco fundamental understanding underneath that shit, right? Musically. Nigga, Thriller, and see, this is what's wrong with black folk. Black folk think, you know, well, he turned white. He got light skin on us and turned white. You get what I'm saying? He turned white. Nigga, we gonna choose the black album. The black album is our favorite album. The black album from Michael is Off the Wall. Nigga, go back and listen to Thriller.
Okay.
The musicianship, the songs. This is where Prince and Mike intersect.
Okay.
These motherfuckers here.
Step back, Timmy.
Hold on. These motherfuckers
here
have the ability to blend genres together so seamlessly. Rock, blues, rhythm and blues, gospel, jazz. They blend shit together so fucking well that you don't.
Y'all been waiting.
Nigga, what genre is Human Nature in? What the
y'all
fuck?
Y'all been waiting on
They say, oh, well, Michael is pop. But let me finish.
Y'all been waiting
Jeff.
on it.
Let me finish, Jeff, and then I'll throw it back to you. You and the baby hair nigga. Now, what genre is Human Nature? What the fuck? I don't know where you put that. What genre is Wanna Be Starting Something? What the fuck is that? Is it funk? Is it pop? Is it what the fuck is it? Niggas can't tell me what it is. PYT, they'll say, oh, that's R&B. Somebody said Baby Be Mine is whack. Are you out your motherfucking mind? Of course you are.
Baby Be Mine is not whack.
Baby Be Mine is fire, nigga.
That is fire.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Somebody said Baby Be Mine is whack.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna die.
I know you're gonna die. You know why?
Okay, no, keep going.
Sit and tolerate what you do to people. You understand? This is the last show of the year, and sometimes you need to get your own fucking comeuppance, man. You make everybody sit around and listen to double and triple and quadruple rants per show, and we just sit here and we don't interrupt. But when it's your time, all we get is, but excuse me, can I? No, man, it's fucking wrong. Okay, it's wrong. It's my turn now.
What do you get?
Hold on, excuse me.
Okay, y'all been waiting for it. Y'all been waiting on it.
Look, this nigga just gonna start.
Been waiting on it.
He's always on.
Oh my God.
Y'all been waiting on me and Zoe to have a knockdown, drag out fight, and goddamn it, here it go.
All right.
Because there are very few other places where I feel that I can draw my sword with regard to topics. I got to take my hat off to this motherfucker in the last show of the year. That's why I've rode with this nigga for over a decade. Because every time I talk to this asshole, I learn something. Every fucking time. You know how hard that is? I'm usually the smartest person in the room, which is not a reflection on me. It's a reflection on the circles. I really need to upgrade my circles. Another point. That's another point. I'm gonna narrow my circle of friends, and a lot of motherfuckers gonna find themselves outside of that.
Ain't that what we talking about?
Besides that, one of the few places when we disagree that I have a leg to stand on. Usually I have to go back and read. I have to go back and think or listen if me and Zoe disagree on any fucking thing. I have to. But music, nigga, shing. That one is where I feel I can draw swords with you.
Put that cat up on the keyboard.
And God damn it. Let me see. I'll look through my own shit.
Listening, Geoff. Make your point.
Defend myself on the beat end. We can stop that shit too. For those of you who were in the chat room that was on Giraffe Balls last night, y'all might want to chime in anyway. Speaking of the musicianship, when you read the back of Michael Jackson albums, Thriller and Off the Wall, you will find one name on both. Greg Mouse Fillinganes.
Yeah, Fillinganes.
Is a personal friend of mine.
Okay.
Alex Al, the bass player for This Is It.
This is it.
Personal friend of mine.
Okay. Put that cat back up, nigga.
My point being that when you identify with these cats, I got to meet my heroes. So I love this music and know this music, and genre bouncing aside, that was not the first time that that had been done by Quincy Jones. If you listen to any of Quincy Jones's music, any of his arrangements, they bounce through genre on the spine of the African vibe.
Okay, but the point you're making is what, sir?
Is that there is no Baby Be Mine on Thriller. There is nothing like that.
Baby Be Mine is on Thriller. Yeah.
Okay,
See what happens when weed and baby hair get involved? See what happens, nigga? Put that sword back up, nigga. You gonna stab yourself with your sword.
I'm gonna cut myself in a minute. No.
This nigga gonna fuck himself up.
Thriller. And again, bro.
Oh, shit.
Know all the stories of Thriller. Know all the stories of the songs on Thriller. The Eddie Van Halen story. The Bruce Swedien stories. The Mouse stories. I had a couple stories directly from Greg Fillinganes about Michael Jackson making those albums. Off the Wall is a much better, well, not much, can't say much.
What?
Is a better album.
I don't think
from
so.
this place. From this place. It is the classic 49 Mercury to Thriller's Lamborghini Diablo or Lamborghini Aventura. It is the beginning. It is the genesis of Michael doing music like that. Not of Quincy doing music like that. Because if you listen to It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To, you hear hardcore ass soul, rock, and jazz in that one track. If you listen to Austin Powers, don't ding 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 don't ding 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 that's funky as hell because that's Quincy Jones. So this mixing, I think that kind of cancels itself out.
Hey, Geoff.
What? What?
What the fuck is happening here? Why is
I'm
a man I'm
saying
just
that Off the
asking,
Wall
why
is
is
a
this
better album
nigga
because
covering his
the mixing
nipple?
of genres cancels itself out, and you have to look at them
That's
track
just
for
artistry,
track
Zo.
and track for track. As a musician, Off the Wall is better. I don't know. Okay, what you that dude? Let me see. I'm gonna make sure I'm pointing the right way.
All right, so look, in all honesty, no, and we'll do this. We'll do this fair. It's an opinion thing. It's subjective, but if you line up the playlist of Thriller and Off the Wall, and you line the songs up, you'll be able to see that the great songs from Thriller and Off the Wall cancel each other out, and then the songs that are not considered great also cancel each other out. Meaning, there's a record on Off the Wall, I Can't Help It, written by Stevie Wonder, produced by Quincy Jones, and performed by Michael Jackson.
Can't help it if I wanted to.
One of the most incredible Michael Jackson records ever created. Right? Right? That's the wrong album, honey.
Is the wrong album?
Yes, that's a whole bunch of albums put together. Now,
Those are number
No,
ones
you're
and
not
stuff.
going to find
now
I Can't
that's
Help
an
It on any
amazing
compilation.
record. That's an amazing record. But
Fucking brilliant.
when the album dropped, it didn't chart. It didn't blow up. It wasn't one. It's an awesome record. No question. Hands down, awesome record. But when the album dropped, it did not blow up. It did not take off on its own like those other records from that album. She's Out of My Life, Working Day and Night, Rock With You. It didn't take off like those records. It just didn't.
But they took off because
Just
of the
let me,
Motown thing.
hold on now, hold on. It just didn't take off. I don't give a fuck what the reason was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the closest record like that from the Thriller album? No, we talking about I Can't Help It. What would be
Right.
I Can't Help It's peer or counterpart on the Thriller album?
Maybe Human Nature.
Human Nature took the fuck off. That's the number one hit.
True.
Stop playing.
Okay.
Human Nature
Okay.
took the fuck off on the Toto
Big Mac.
side of the game.
The Big Mac. The Big Mac is the McDonald's signature hamburger. If you ask me, it's not fucking with the fish sandwich. It's not.
Nigga, go lay down.
So
What I want you to do
you just
is
telling
grow your
me
baby hair
that
out,
more
nigga.
people, more. Whenever you tell me the masses identify with genius, you force me to look beneath the surface because
Right.
anybody
No, that's it.
can
That's
look
off the wall,
can
right
look at
there.
genius and call it genius. How many people can tell you why? Now, when I start telling you why, then I can't help it. When I start looking at chord progression, when I start looking at orchestration and how Mike's voice rides through and where Quincy decides to let which instruments make love to which.
No, Jeff. That's a
Bruh,
poor
when I start looking at it
example.
like that,
That's a poor example because the same high quality musicianship existed on both albums. You know why?
Sure.
You know why? Quincy will
Just
tell you
because-
himself. Them niggas recorded those albums at the same time.
They did?
Yeah.
No, they
He said that they recorded
No, that's-
Off the Wall
that's easy to
and
believe.
Thriller were going on at the same time with
That's
the same
easy to believe.
musicians. So
Okay.
Let's the musical dancing and love making, the flute and the bass we're making was doing it on both albums.
okay. I'm not sure what your point is.
You know what I'm saying. Okay, here's
There we go.
look, side by side. There's your playlist. Want to be starting something? Is it gonna knock Don't Stop Till You Get Enough off? Is Don't Stop Till You Get Enough gonna knock Wanna Be Starting Something off? That's a cancel.
No, that's a draw.
That's those songs canceled right off top. Baby Be Mine, Rock With You, same kind of record. I'm going with Rock With You.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I go with the Don't Stop Till You Get Enough on the other one too, though.
Okay, The Girl Is Mine, Working Day and Night, of course, Working Day and Night. Thriller, Off the Wall.
You got to get.
Listen.
Go with Thriller.
You gotta go with Thriller.
Got to go with Thriller.
The fuck? No, I'm just gonna throw the iconic shit
there's
away.
There's nowhere
Okay.
to take off. There's nowhere to take points off of Thriller.
Exactly. Beat It. She's Out of My Life.
No, Girlfriend. Oh, no,
Okay,
no.
sure. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Beat It. She's Out of My Life. Or we can, you know what we could do? We could say Beat It. Burn This Disco Out. Bye, Burn This Disco Out.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
By Burn. But Burn This Disco Out is not compared to any of those songs going down.
That's
the
my
list.
point.
That-
You starting to see that this Thriller album is a stronger album. What about It's the Falling in Love? It's the falling in love
Love that song.
that's making me high. It's the reason why I'm not fucking with it.
I love that song, but that song is still better.
It's not stronger.
It's not better than all the rest of the.
It's not stronger than what we got right here.
I think it's better than Beat It though.
You out of your goddamn
Okay.
mind.
love that song, man.
I got
Beat
to
It with
go.
Eddie Van Halen. You go lay down.
Here you go. Now, I can't put my manhood ahead of my brain. I can't do it. You right, Zoe.
Yeah.
Because you're not done with the list. You haven't
Right.
made it to human nature.
We ain't even
You
got
ain't
there
made
yet.
it to PYT. PYT, honestly,
Nigga, James
honestly,
Ingram? Come on.
PYT might be the most, and now, hear me. This doesn't happen often, and we're talking about two of them. Perfect albums. Perfect. As in, not, and I can listen to music, any type of music with you, and listen to a whole album and pick out musician mistakes, engineer mistakes, producer mistakes.
Right.
And Zoe can do the same fucking thing. He was an A&R. He can do the same thing. These two albums are perfect.
Right.
There are no mistakes on either of these albums. The most perfect song of both of them, produced, arranged, performed, mixed, might be PYT. That may be the most perfect record ever recorded as an R&B group. Find a better one.
That's marching band music.
I'm just saying. Like, dude, so, and like I said, it's preference, it's taste.
Yeah.
Again, like people said, it's nostalgia. People love Off the Wall. I love Off the Wall. I listen to that album, parts of it damn near every day. So I understand why you would like it, but nigga, you can't marginalize an album
You can't.
that sold 110 million albums worldwide and fucked with everybody.
Win it.
When
When
it
it-
dropped, right, in 82, and fucked
No
with everybody from 8 to 80 all over the world. Now, Off the Wall was amazing. 14 million records, saved CBS records. That was amazing. But
Okay.
nigga,
Okay.
Thriller fucked with everybody. They had monkeys in Madagascar moonwalking. Like, nigga, say fucking what, nigga? Stop.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take Jagger Pence out in the woodshed. Play Beat It at your birthday party. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be this bold, Zoe. When I'm gonna get to your ass in a minute, Jagger. When I put my album out, Zoe,
Yeah.
I promise you,
Put that cat up.
I'm gonna lay down on the front of it.
That's gonna be
I'm gonna
you
lay
on
down
your
when I
album.
take. That's what you
Jeff's
do.
album
When
cover
them
right
lay
there.
down albums, nigga. Lay down Teddy. Lay down Michael. Lay down Lionel Richie. Shit. When a nigga lay down. Now, I want y'all. Listen. I want you to understand. Yes, some of the same musicians who work with Prince are working on my album. Some of the same musicians who work for Michael Jackson are working on my album.
Wait, hold on, nigga.
Snoop's drummer.
Let me
is
just say
okay.
this.
All
Jeff,
right.
if you get rid of your classic sound, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Okay. I tell you what, brother. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I played it last night. Yeah. I'm gonna have you tell me. We go, but yeah, we just gonna keep talking for a minute.
He's high as shit. You see it, right? Yeah. This is what's
nigga,
so beautiful about it.
I am high as eagle dandruff. Yes. I am up there.
Man.
However, I can't front anymore.
What is this right
Thriller is a better album. It just is.
That's peanut butter Geoff.
here? What is this?
That's Skippy Geoff.
Oh, that's chicken Geoff right there. Yeah, that's beef, chicken. That's
All right,
everything
look.
but pork Geoff right
There
there.
you go, man.
Look, I got an amazing. We're gonna transition out of this. I got another topic that I want us to cover. I have a whole shit ton of topics. This nigga coughed for the third time, so
Is he over the limit?
this nigga way over.
I know is there a limit to coughing?
Yes.
Well, if they got mucus coming, I gotta get it out because you can't have mucus in your body. You gotta let it get it out of you.
How did your superhuman healthy ass even get
That's
mucus
not
in your
exactly
body?
true, but close enough.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, I should feel better. Nigga, you coughing. What the
Nigga,
fuck?
that looked like Geoff was on Family Feud.
All right, look. Let me do this really quickly. Let me do this really quickly. Andre Smith, Raucous. Tiffany Walker. And one other person. We had 3 University of U sales. Tiffany Emerson. So let me just tell you guys right now. I love it. I love it. I love the support. This sale is going to go away. It's less than $40 now. It's going to go up to $300 January 2nd. December 14th is when we started this end of year sale. If you haven't enrolled in the master class, hey man, I don't know what to tell you, but go there now, ZoWhatMasterclass.com. And if I get the notification while we're on air, I will shout you out. So go there right now, ZoWhatMasterclass.com. This is the final show of the year. We're having a goddamn ball, as it should be. And everybody in the everybody in the chat room who has hit the like button, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Now, before I move on to the next topic, I don't want to hear Off the Wall sounds so much better than Thriller. They both were mixed and mastered the same way. They had a special little sound that they used. I remember when we saw this documentary piece. Nigga, Michael Jackson cried the first time he heard that mix of the Thriller album and it didn't sound right. Motherfucker cried. Then they went back in there and remixed the shit. Man, the sonics on both of those albums are absolutely stupid. As a matter of fact, all 3 albums that Quincy and Mike collaborated on, Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, all were recorded with the same process. So I don't know what the fuck is happening with Geoff.
You know what? I'm like, yeah.
All right, Geoff.
Are y'all picking that up?
What's this, Geoff?
Oh, this track here?
We can't hear it. Help us hear.
Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all can't hear it? Y'all
Not
can't
like
hear
the
it.
way you hear.
I tell you what.
Bad was hard as fuck. Nigga, play Liberian Girl right now in a banging ass Bose system. Nigga, Liberian Girl will tear your motherfucking Honda Corolla.
Nigga.
Toyota
That's
Corolla
the problem.
Speakers out, nigga.
I hate Zoe Williams. Why is it that whenever I hear these loud freaking stereos, especially the ones where the bass goes, because it rattles the license plate frame, so it sounds like shit.
Yeah.
How come I never hear Liberian Girl coming out of there? How come I'll never hear?
Because them niggas knew how to mix a record. They knew how to get every sound out.
No, I mean, the drivers. Do you ever hear anybody banging dance music, sex, romance? No.
Hey, I have.
All they bang is this horrible shit.
Listen, that dance music, sex, romance.
Betbo.
That shit fire, boy. Shit.
Don't stash, jump down.
Now let me address somebody. Somebody said I ain't never heard somebody bang and beat it. Beat it is not meant to be banged.
Thank you.
In a club, goofy. The inspiration for the song came from the song My Sharona.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My Sharona.
And that's what you telling me is how young and how myopic your parties are.
The fuck?
Ain't nobody making money at your parties unless somebody going to prison. If you are in let me hit that back at you, pimpin'. If you are in a party that Beat It will clear out, wrong party.
Yeah.
You in that party you in, any money that's being made, somebody black being laid down over.
Right.
Dig that.
Goofy, man. We ain't gonna Geoff, I got a great topic for you right now. According to Ebony magazine, ebony.com, Haiti doesn't have a voodoo problem. It has a Christianity problem.
Come on.
Taking a page out of the Gospel of Pat Robertson. There's Haiti's first Roman Catholic cardinal revealed the big social problem in Haiti, and he called it voodoo. Of course, a Catholic cardinal will say voodoo is the problem in Haiti. He argued that voodoo offers magic, but no real solutions to a population deprived of justice and political voice. Now, this is the church talking about the struggles of Haiti without mentioning white supremacy. But they will mention black culture as the culprit for why they doing bad. Geoff, just come on in here and now Hulk smash. Watch this nigga be like Hulk against Thanos and get slammed.
Is the hen house safe enough? Depends on whether you ask the hens, the owner of the hen house, or the wolf.
Uh-oh.
How the fuck are you gonna ask the wolf about any opinion on the hens? How are you going to ask the opinion of the Vatican, in parenthesis, the people who okayed taking slaves from Africa and bringing them to America?
Yeah.
How are you going to ask them about the problem of black people? The same black people who their ally, France, to this day, owes the blood of poverty. Owes the denial of what blessings has the earth been denied of from Haiti? Has time travel starved to death? Has time travel died of starvation or disease?
Yes.
Has surgery like on Star Trek where you don't cut the skin. Has that died in some brutal war over resources? You don't know that. You don't know what you have taken from this earth. But you can be rest assured that whatever it was beautiful because it was in black skin.
Yes.
We don't do nothing but fly shit. You sit around waiting on us to figure out what the hell you gonna do. So no, absolutely not. Absolutely nothing that comes from the Vatican. From slavery down to the 4 food groups up, however you want to put it, nothing that comes from the Vatican is good. Nothing. Ask anybody who really knows why Mexicans are Catholic.
Jeffrey, these white people have pissed you off deeply in their villainization of our culture. But you know what? Black people do it too. Black people done, there's a lot of black people scared of voodoo. Right? What is it? Santeria in Cuba, Candomblé in Brazil. What else is?
Ifa.
Lukumi.
Almost like is macaroni pronounced the same way all around the world?
Macaroni?
No. How about shoe? The English word for shoe. In Spanish, it's zapato. In Chinese, it's something else. In Taiwanese, it's something else. In Polynesian, it's something else. But it is the covering of your foot. The same is with voodoo. It is the same. It is called many other things. But it is your people communing with our nature. Watch Lovecraft. That's that shit.
Is that good?
I tried to watch a few episodes and then it started getting exceedingly weird for me, and I had to check out. But I'll probably revisit it.
Critique it.
Yeah, I'll probably revisit it. Let's do this real quick. I got another topic, Geoff.
Sure.
December 28th, 2020, CNN Business reports, if you want to travel next year, you may need a vaccine passport. Here we go. Now that coronavirus vaccines are starting to roll out in the U.S. and abroad, many people are dreaming of the day when they can travel, stop, and go to the movies again as well. But in order to do those activities, you may eventually need something in addition to the vaccine. You may need a vaccine passport application. Several companies and technology groups have begun developing smartphone apps or systems for individuals to upload details of their COVID-19 tests and vaccinations, creating digital credentials that could be shown in order to enter concert venues, stadiums, movie theaters, offices, or even other countries. The Common Trust Network, an initiative by Geneva-based nonprofit, the Commons Project, and the World Economic Forum, has partnered with several airlines, including Cathay Pacific, JetBlue, Lufthansa, Swiss Airlines, United Airlines, and Virgin Atlantic, as well as hundreds of health systems across the United States and the government of Aruba. They got a whole situation for the new world. Huh?
Who's gonna be doing that?
Because the reason why I did this topic before I jump into the next topic, which is the real pandemic. A
limp noodle men. Because we need to address limp noodle men, because these are the real world problems that are going on today. And limp noodle men invest more time looking for other men, right? Let me give you an example. When you study depression, what you find with depression is the person who is depressed will see everything as an attack against himself. So they've done research where they set up this fake job interview. One person in the interview knows about it. The other person that suffers from depression does not. What happens is, in the interview, they call in the other person, not the person who suffers from depression. The person who suffers from depression begins to project outward, damn, they didn't like my suit. Damn, my shoes must be messed up. They start the negative self-talk about themselves. What I find is there are a lot of black men out there that do this kind of shit. They might not be suffering from depression. I think they're suffering from bitch assness. Right?
Yo!
There's a softness in a lot of men. You get men on social media who never got a chance to be a man in real life, but can be a man on a digital platform. Right? Or can project as a man on digital, in the digital world. Can talk big shit, but if faced in the moment of what you gonna do, nigga, won't do shit. Won't even speak. Won't even say nothing really.
Won't throw a rock in a ghost town.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm reading this. These are motherfuckers who don't know how to die with integrity. They would rather live in submission. We got a lot of these type of men, right, in our community. I was on motherfucking Instagram today promoting this show, and I'm just having fun talking shit, and a nigga came in my chat and was like, oh, you trying to sneak diss somebody. I was like, I can sense your I can sense your double X chromosome, nigga.
Strong your bitch assness is.
You trying to sneak this. Nigga, you thought this video was about you?
Soft as cotton you are.
And I'm talking about this real life action right here. You want to travel next year? You want to go to concerts? You want to go to stadiums and movie theaters? You want life to get back to normal? It's going to require a certain type of societal submission.
Furry flip-flops you do wear.
Yes, you wear your girl's flip-flops. Her furry flip-flops. Now,
on your stomach you watch television.
You heard about the brother Kevin Samuels talking about high-value men. A high-value man stands for something and is willing to die for what he stands for.
How about it?
But that doesn't mean he's inflexible either. That doesn't mean he can't learn either. The question is, it's going to be a gang of soft shoeing ass niggas that will front and project outward that they hardcore, that they real, that they bout it, but behind closed doors will bend the knee.
How about it? Ooh.
Geoff, your thoughts?
Very simply, in a simple example of this. Today I was wrong about Thriller and Off the Wall. I was just plain old wrong. I heard it wrong, and Zoe was right again, motherfucker. I heard him talk about Quincy talking about Off the Wall. And the points that he made from Quincy's point of view made so much sense that I took on that point of view until Zoe brought out his. When he brought his point of view out, have to defer to it, and I have to defer to it openly in front of all who heard me go the other way, because there will never.
You doing man
here's
shit.
what.
Yeah, okay.
Here's what a man of integrity does, and this is what integrity is about. Integrity and a man of substance is, like Zo said, a man who is willing to die on the hills of what he speaks for. Once I cannot say that Off the Wall is better than Thriller, I cannot die on that hill anymore, because if I do, I'm just dying for my own pride. And I must take that place and that thinking everywhere in my life. I can't die on this hill anymore. This gladiator came up in my head, Off the Wall, met in the Gladiator Coliseum like the movie Gladiator in my head, and Off the Wall got murdered by Thriller. So now in my head, until something can beat Thriller, that's it. And I doubt that something is coming that way. So now my thoughts are fortified by opinion and fact. When those opinions and facts are outdated or outbested, when they do not any longer suit me, what is anchoring me to this? I must be heartless in this coliseum of my mind and drag them old thoughts the fuck out of the arena. And most people don't want to do that. They married to that old thought. They trying to do a seance with their life over that old dead ass thought. You stupid.
Timmy Tight Top?
Are we talking about the Prince thing?
No. We done passed
What
the
the
year.
hell? What the hell?
Talking about the vaccine, like going to the
No,
concert?
we talking about moving into 2021.
Yes.
There's a certain type of bitchassery within black men, within black masculinity, that must be left in 2020. Right? You can't get mad at a... Let me tell you something. Many, many years ago, I had an ex-girlfriend. She wasn't an ex-girlfriend then. We were together. And I remember one time she came to the crib and she was fucked up because she had an encounter with a gay man, right, at the grocery store.
Oh, whew.
But the thing that pissed her off was that the gay man was trying to out-woman her.
Well, why she care about that?
No, listen to what I mean by this. Like, a gay motherfucker, I don't know if he practices like a comedian would. You know, a comedian is in the mirror, you know, practicing his routine. I don't know if gay men are somewhere practicing female subtleties and nuances.
Oh, it's about to get real bad in here.
And the thing that pissed her off was that this dude tried to outgirl her.
Oh, buddy.
She was like, "What? I am a woman. You? What are you?" He was like, and I, you know, he was. What I'm trying to say is, we got men that may not be gay, that are in the mirror practicing masculinity, trying to front like they hard, trying to front like they real, like they bout it. I'm trying to tell you right now, your whole world is being rewritten, and you'll put that nigga away. The fuck? The fuck is going on? Sarah be doing shit for herself now.
Sarah,
He's just a buff
Sarah.
nigga, right? They got a lot of buff niggas out there.
I am not one to ever hate on my own people.
Yeah, he's just a buff nigga, that's all.
But if you ever put that fucking Minotaur up on the screen during our show again,
He could just live
I
with
will
himself.
boycott the show myself. the following week.
But I think this is an important topic, right? And it's an important topic. We have to take control of the authorship of manhood again. And I'm saying this is a call to action. Brothers who are good brothers out in the community, we need mentors to young brothers. We need to speak to young brothers. We need to find a way to create a coalition of solid men in a neighborhood that will support the absence of biological fathers.
I'm down.
Right? To me, I think it's important. Right? What if somebody like me and Geoff put together an organization, right?
We're gonna.
We put together a group of men that go to the single mother's crib.
Tight top, you on deck.
Right? That'll say, yo, this kid got some talent, right? So let me take your son and I'll take him to basketball practice. And I'll bring my son who went through this process already to be an intermediary between him and I, right? So now I could talk to my son through, talk to your son through my son, and then he can talk to me and I can connect him with the right people and we can help you, more importantly, get that experience of manhood and the process of, because we need black men to return to what black men are. I'm tired of black men acting like masculine women. Bitching, complaining, and I'm serious about the bitching and complaining. It's just gotta be, we gotta do something different, Geoff. Geoff, your thoughts?
Dear ladies, if you want this change to work, then you are going to have to deal with the fact that we are going to make a decided difference between you and us. We cannot police these men if we cannot use the word bitch and talk about the worst of you when we mean it. We need that weapon. Stop listening to white women. That's their problems. Dear black women, I'm talking to you. Dear white women, if you're listening to me, you should be offended because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to sisters right now. You can't call a man a bitch ass nigga and then when the alphas step up to correct him and we identify his behavior as bitch made, you snap your neck. Shut your mouth and sit your pretty ass down. We got this. Stop referring to men and saying you ain't no man. That's a damn lie. Because if a draft is instituted, if he's over 18, his ass will go and die for the interest of the power elite. That makes him a man. The question becomes, what kind of man are you? Are you a dependable man? Are you a responsible man? Are you a reliable man? Are you a nonviolent man to your women and your children? What kind of man are you? Because you in the race, nigga. You just last. Get your shit together, man. That's where we got with this. And that's where we need to be with this. Is that we only trying to curb for so long. Because pretty soon we're not going to have to. Because all of the knees are going to bend. Those who do not, those who stand up in the face of this and against this will, the elements will bless. You can't deny me food. It comes from the ground. You can't deny me people if I can speak with my tongue and they can hear with their ears. We will take this back to the 1800s and fuck you up.
Speak with their tongue and say with their ears part again. You broke up. You got the finna net going. It's finna get started.
You stupid. I said. Oh, you don't know what you said, do you? as long as I can speak with my tongue and my people can hear with their ears, you cannot deny me communication, even if you shut down your internet. Even if you deny me a phone. If I can speak and somebody can hear,
Yes.
I'm back to the soul. That thing that you have never had. That thing that your menu proves you don't have. That thing that your wardrobe proves you don't have.
Yeah.
That thing that when you walk in a room and no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
That you don't that shit, you know.
Yes.
When a brother put on a suit and just come in the room, that vibe, that shit that you don't have, that right there is enough. And those who are deceived into believing that it isn't are going to perish anyway. All we are doing is pointing out, not if. We're pointing out who.
Right.
We're pointing out who at this point.
And let me just say this too, Geoff. There are probably a lot of community outreach programs that I was envisioning in my head. There are probably a lot of them, right? In inner cities, right? I know there are some in Oakland. I know there's some in Sacramento. I supported one of those situations in Sacramento where I went up there and spoke with the youth, and it was all boys, no girls or anything allowed. But I know these things exist in our communities. We need to start pouring into those because we have to counterbalance the 70% birth rate. 70% of black children are born to single mothers. We have to counterbalance that. We have to support the single mothers, not because, they made a bad decision and we letting them off the hook by supporting them. No, you got to save that child just by being there, by donating your time. I talk about this a lot. In the Hindu belief, they have a term. It's called Seva, S-E-V-A, Seva. It means service. And for them, serving poor people or serving people who are destitute is a way of worshiping God. So they've set up hospitals in different places where they give free surgery and the nurses work for free, right? And that is a form of worshiping God, Seva. Well, the Muslims have something similar to that. It's called zakat, right? One of the 5 pillars of Islam, which is alms, giving to the poor. But giving to the poor is more than just giving money. It's giving resources. It's giving time. It's giving your presence. You get what I'm saying? And I think for black men in America that are good black men, that are qualified as good black men, I think we should go find these organizations and donate some of our time. Because who knows? We might be in the presence of the next Lil Malcolm or the next, you know what I'm saying? We might be in the presence of the next amazing little motherfucker that needs a push, via our energy, via our contribution into his life. Before I get to Geoff Brown's intellectual rant, zakat is also forgiving debt to someone too. Sure, yeah. What? You thinking of Islam right now? You wanna?
No.
You gonna do salah?
No.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me do this really quickly. I want to say Tramothy Washington, Corey C. Crawley, Andre Smith, Kimberly Williams, Tiffany Walker. Thank you guys for going to ZoWhatMasterclass.com. I'm trying to tell you guys right now, 3 days left, right? Is it over on the 1st? Where are we? 28, 29, 30, 31? Yeah. It's about to be over shortly. You should really go ahead and get your masterclass. Put up the picture so they can see. Please go to ZoWhatMasterclass.com. Put in your coupon code New Year for my University of You masterclass. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's 5.5 hours long, 4 modules, homework, the whole night. Cowboy Troy, thank you, sir. We appreciate the love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, anybody who hits that ZoWhat Masterclass, I will shout you out if I see it here. You guys should do that now before it's over. Like I said, when it's over, it's going to jump from basically $40 to $300. January 2nd. So you might as well get it now while it's that. All right, cool. Geoff Brown, your intellectual rant, sir.
Yes, sir. Question. How much time I got?
Geoff, listen, man, you got stealth collar, Geoff, and you got chicken and rice, rosto con pollo.
You are dumb.
That's defensive lineman, Geoff.
That's defensive lineman, Geoff. All right, Geoff, you
Yes,
got
sir.
5 minutes, dog.
5 minutes. All right, brother.
Handle your scandal.
I'm gonna set. I'm setting myself up. Get my gadgets. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that. The third rail, goddammit. I love that. Getting my gadgets together. I'm gonna start.
Wait, while you're doing that, hold on. 1 second. I think this is Shalicia Jones Ishmael Fami. Thank you guys for your University of You. I'm gonna try to shout everybody out. I'm not gonna interrupt Geoff. Go ahead, Geoff.
No worries, brother. I am going to after the show, I'm gonna go immediately on and speak about a couple of topics that I want to squeeze in here, but I can't. And there's some people in the chat room that one brother spoke out about video game playing ass niggas.
Them niggas.
And yes, I am going to absolutely defend them niggas and condemn the niggas in the system that made them and tell you how to flip that into millions of dollars. But I'm not going to have time for that right now. Something that me and Zoe going to do, he don't know yet.
What?
We gonna do a ride, but we gonna do a drive-by, but we gonna call them love buys. You gotta have $100 to spend to get in the car.
Join the caravan of love.
Me and Zoe and 2 other dudes is gonna get in this car. You know what? Yeah. I got one more I know will get in that car. BJ King.
BJ.
BJ will get in the car with me.
Yeah, BJ. And his cousin Lawrence.
L. Davey will get in the car. We need a bigger car.
Yeah.
L. Davey, that's my man. Brother Reza Islam will get in the car with me.
Yeah.
And we gonna have $100 each. And we gonna agree on what single mother we gonna strike like lightning out of nowhere with this money.
Oh man, yeah. Let's do that.
We gonna do a love buy. We gonna drive by somewhere and we gonna see a homeless man or a woman, and the creator is going to tell us who to spray this love on.
Hey Geoff, this is starting to sound pornographic.
No.
Okay.
I don't want it to sound pornographic. Well, you know what? Actually, it is, because some of the filthiest things that I have ever seen started in the fall of 1985 here in Los Angeles, and they were called drive-bys, where people were sprayed with hatred and with lack and with poison, the themes that brought those bullets about. We got to do the reverse.
Right.
It ain't enough. It ain't enough to sit here and talk about them. It ain't enough. I really wanted to talk about the divorce that's going on in Atlanta right now with that gas station. That's a divorce. That ain't a boycott. Boycotting is the shit we did in the 60s. Boycotting is what you do when your boyfriend swell your eye up. You go to your mama house till your eye go back down. And he act like he got some sense. And then you try it again. That's what the Montgomery bus boycott was. Mm-hmm. We were so mad we couldn't ride on the front of the bus with the white folks. We held a tantrum till we could and abandoned our own buses.
Yes, Lord.
That's a boycott.
Yeah.
No more time for boycott. Divorce time. This man, I believe he was Arab or Saudi, spoke out of turn and foul and said he didn't give a fuck about the neighborhood or anybody around it or black people. Them black people got out in front and harassed that man out of business. He trying to say he was just afraid for his life. No, they didn't threaten your life. They were passive. Y'all lucky we don't want revenge. They choked your business to death. They had the courage. This is what you are watching. You are watching the first business choked to death in public by black people. Something that somebody talked about years ago.
Oh, me.
That was coming. And it's here. It's bigger than voting. It's bigger than marching. Hey, dog, don't go in here. They don't love us, so fuck them. Let us get some of that. What if we had some of that for the Clippers? What if we had some of that for the NFL? Soon we will, because the people who stood out in front of them were younger than me. They ain't on that Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson bullshit. They do not meet at the place that I spoke about last night. The three groups of people who stand in front of our progress. Yeah. That would be the people formerly known as niggas, the artists formerly known as niggas. Those are zombies now. Nigga means king or god. Yeah. The bougie ass boule niggas.
What you gonna do, Geoff?
And the people in the middle. The people in the middle, you know where they meet? Church. Church is full of artists formerly known as niggas and boule ass, just nose in the fucking air over nothing, got a little piece of something and think they everything and that you're nothing because you don't. You know them niggas. Too good to come to the family picnic, that nigga right there. The only nigga in your family that drives a Range Rover and loves to rub it in everybody's nose. That nigga.
Yes.
Him. And them. Them. They meet at church. And all them got to go. And they can take their God with them. Let them perish. They are not us. You are us. I am us. And what Zoe was talking about is a grand difference between us and them. I'm done.
Well, that wasn't so bad, Geoff.
Well, thank you, brother.
I love it. So, and let me go back to why it's so important to purge. We must purge. We must purge the fruitopianism from our ranks.
Yes.
We must purge the weak-willed, the yellow-bellied, the yellow-backed. We must purge them from our ranks. Why? Because all while you trying to heal. And I agree with Oprah and Iyanla. You ain't got no time limit on how long you need to heal from your peanut butter ways. From whatever happened to you. There ain't no time limit on that. But while that's going on, the greatest, listen to what I'm about to say. The greatest reality show in history is playing out right now. Investigators are looking at any possible motives after identifying Nashville bomber. We know he's a Trump supporter, right? Investigators are looking at any and all possible motives in the Nashville explosion after identifying the bomber as Anthony Quinn Warner. Warner, a 63-year-old, described by one neighbor as a loner, was found dead after his recreational vehicle exploded early Christmas morning in the city's downtown area. The blast injured at least 8 people and damaged more than 40 buildings, including an AT&T transmission facility that provides wireless service to much of the region. Before the explosion, residents said they heard what sounded like gunshots. Police were called to the scene at around 5:30 a.m. in response to reports of shots fired. Listen, there are some real... But listen, you think shit just be happening accidentally, huh? Donald Trump, his whole presidency was designed to get these two in here. Right? How can you be so frightened that you run to a mechanical device and cast a vote and feel better afterwards? You don't see this part of the motherfucking script? Why is it that niggas is always doing shit that really doesn't benefit them in the long run? How often do you see on YouTube or on IG somebody doing some shit because everybody else doing it? Everybody got their little, I voted is now about to be, I vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. That's about to be the new sticker, nigga. Niggas is always doing some shit to feel like they are part of the norm. But what if the norm is sick? I'm vaccinated. I voted. Now, the same niggas where the niggas at that was crying on TV? I can't believe it's this close. Oh my God. Why is it this close? Nigga, what? Huh? Where y'all at now? This is the absolute most important, election in our lifetime. But you said that 4 years ago. And you're going to say that 4 years from now.
Trying to get Donald Trump out of office again?
I'm really trying to understand, why is it that you niggas go for the okie doke every single time? I love the way Yvette Carnell said it. She said voting is transactional. What did you get for your vote? You didn't even get a promise. Look here, niggas. I promise that I'll send the street sweepers through this bitch every 2 weeks. You didn't get nothing. Nothing. Voting is transactional. And voting is transactional. What did you get? You didn't even get a promise. You didn't get nothing. The only thing you got was some type of weird satisfaction that you got an orange actor out of office. He's an actor. Just like Ronald Reagan. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. These are actors. This is the greatest reality show, and your ass is a part of it. And nigga, you like a Soul Train dancer, nigga. The niggas are like Soul Train dancers. You happy to dance for chicken.
Hey. Happy to dance.
And happy to talk about it in days gone by.
Like, I'm a star. Nigga, no. You're
here's how
for chicken.
Here's how I misspent my youth and devoted myself entirely to fame, and a level of fame that doesn't even get me a credit in the show that I'm famous from. That's how far off.
And sure, there was a few people who became celebrities. Rosie Perez. I don't even know the little Asian girl that was in the Michael Jackson video. Afion. You know, there was a few people that, you know, did the Shalimar, you know. But the majority is chicken and dancing.
Yes. So much so that you almost don't even have to, you don't even have to mention Howard Hewitt. Okay? To be honest, with certain talent, it's just a matter of not getting hit by a bus. It happened to be Dick Griffey and Shalimar that found Howard Hewitt.
Look at that.
Somebody was going to find an extremely handsome young dude that sung like a fucking hummingbird and made women fall out. Somebody
Look at that.
was going to find that
Somebody
dude.
was-
He didn't
yeah,
get hit
somebody.
by a bus.
So watch this,
What?
Geoff. No, finish your thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, brother. One,
Oh,
this shit
there's
reeks of
multiple
Manchurian.
thoughts, nigga?
That the
One.
dude in the van reeks of Manchurian. Who kills themselves like that without trying to kill somebody else specifically? You just gonna go right there and just kill yourself? That don't sound right to me. Two, the elections become more important to black people as shit gets worse for white people. That's why this is the most important election of our lives because of how bad it is for white people. Then 4 years later, it's even worse for white people. It has always been shitty for you. You just haven't been able to notice it this way until now. There have been black people on this rock that since slavery, their families have not gotten any further than the ruralest parts of Mississippi. So this is not about how bad shit is getting for black people. This is about how bad shit gets for white people, and then black people sympathize with white people because white people now have no choice but to sympathize with black people.
And I would say that sounds smart. That sounds good. But I don't even think most black people are aware at that level. I think there's also a sense of belonging when your oppressor comes to you and says, "We need you. We need you. We need you to get out here and vote for us." We can't
Yes,
do it
and
without you. I think there's a certain high niggas get from that.
yes, Massa done called for me.
Massa, wait a minute, nigga.
No, Bocephus and Jimmy Lee. I understand what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know he done gave me the bloody black a few times, but Massa done called for me now. How many times Massa come out here? Look here, ain't no crops to pick. Ain't no crops to pick. Ain't nothing. Is anything missing? Is anything missing?
Nigga, Massa done called for me. That is
Massa
the
called
worst
for me.
way. Massa done called for me.
And Massa know I didn't steal. I'm a good nigga. Massa know I don't steal. He know I don't cause no
picture back
trouble.
up.
And now he done come out here and call for me.
That looked like Clyburn.
You know what? If you're
Does that look like Clyburn?
Yeah, the
Listen,
Stevens.
This is why I say it's important for black men to take a proactive role in the community. I have met so many hoe-ass men. Men that are intimidated by my height, by my facial features, by my intelligence. Listen, the shit been happening since I was a kid. I had to fight. My skin color, niggas have been problematic because
A hyena
of their
can
own
smell a lion.
insecurities. We have to go back into the community and free niggas from their hoish ways, from their petty ways.
they can't be free if they have no sense of self.
But that's our job. We got to go instill a sense of self. We just have to. Unless this is the real Fillmore Slim, you don't even have a real name, my nigga.
I know, right?
Right, like you're not the real who.
That's
change your name
second.
to Jill
That's
Moore, Slim.
I'm finna shoot over your shoulder if I may. That is second only to these sorry ass niggas and to every one of you under the sound of my voice and every one of you who knows this nigga here. A nigga who happens to be named Frank and decides to nickname himself Nitty. Do you understand that Italian mobsters in the 40s hated us? Hated us. Watch The Godfather. They're animals, so let them lose their souls. Who do you think they're talking? You call yourself a Don. Nigga, they talking about you. Italian gangsters hate you. Watch The Sopranos. Don't believe me? YouTube Tony Soprano, Meadows' black boyfriend. Watch that scene right there in case you're foggy. Well, this is the same shit, Fillmore Slim. You're not Fillmore Slim. Do you know why? Because the Fillmore Slims of the world don't have shit to say in a chat room at all.
Wow. Wow. Now, watch this, though. Check this out, niggas. You want a foolproof hoe ass nigga detector? There he is. A motherfucker who can only call out women.
Woo.
But won't call out a man. Listen, not all brothers are perfect. Guess what? Violence, anger, that shit is a part of the human condition. And the best relationships have their degree of disturbances. Okay? So you're not a bad person if you get angry sometimes. Or if you lose control sometimes. You're not. You're a human being. There ain't no motherfucking human being on planet Earth right motherfucking now who is devoid of anger, unless this nigga is a superhuman monk in the Himalayas somewhere, not fucking with dick pussy relations. Do you understand? Everybody is a work in progress until they're not. But a whole ass nigga, big time, comfortable, calling out women, but won't call out a man.
And stay calling out women.
Stay calling out women, but won't check men. And when you do check, when you see it, this is how you know there's hoe in you. When you see a man calling out other men for not living up to the full potential of what fully realized masculinity could be, these niggas will be like, you a bitch ass nigga, cause you just putting it on men. Oh, you a simp. Wait a minute, hold on. How am I a simp for asking you to raise to your highest level of masculinity? Do you think the highest level of masculinity is violence towards women? Indiscriminate violence towards women?
Or violence at all?
Geoff, that's too far. The human condition has not overcome anger. Why? You have an amygdala in your brain. You have an old reptilian brain that sits at the medulla oblongata. This shit is athletic. I say there's an athletic brain and then there's an unathletic brain. The athletic brain, which is responsive, quick to respond, that is the medulla oblongata, or the stem, or what is called the limbic system, or the reptilian brain. That's an athletic brain. That is, okay, I'm in trouble, take over, blackout, let me get the fuck out of here. Fight or flight. That's an athletic brain. In relationships, people experience this athletic brain when they're overwhelmed emotionally, and something happens that is called frontal lobe hijack. Your frontal lobe is the thinking brain, and thinking is unathletic in brain terms because thinking requires deliberation. Thinking slows things down. Whereas impulses, boom, 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 nigga. Do you see what I'm saying? We got to start teaching young men. And I'm one. All you got to do, my nigga. First off, there's a lot of shit going on in Pasadena, California. Look up your motherfucking newspaper and read some of the newspapers online. The Pasadena Star News. Check some of the niggas is getting shot and killed in Pasadena. Am I lying?
No.
It's going down.
There's some crazy shit happening. Do you understand? I'm a nigga who was raised in that environment and had to find a way to control my impulses. And I still haven't done it. I still haven't mastered it. You can go to Pasadena right now and ask niggas about me. And if they old enough, they'll be like, oh, that nigga. Yeah, him. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? We've got to heal from that shit. And then we have to become motherfucking mentors to young brothers who are born to single mothers. And we got to take the kids that we do take care of, the young boys that we do take care of. We got to take them around the young boys who may not have access to their fathers so they can feel like that kid is an extension of our family and thus that's his brother. My son is his brother now. So they can feel a sense of wholeness, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, man, like the internet has brought the hoe out in a lot of niggas. You can't blame a woman for being catty and petty and hoish when she's a reflection of you, bitch. Nigga, see me in the streets and ask me if I feel the same way. I know that shit don't feel good to the niggas who's, oh, he caping for women. Are there a lot of women out there that manipulate? Are there a lot of women out there that instigate? Are there a lot of women out there that perpetuate pain and hurt towards men? Yep. Nigga, go home and heal your relationship with your mama so you can be the real version of who you are to your woman. Because guess what, nigga? If you don't heal that relationship, you ain't gonna have a quality relationship with no woman.
Wow. Wow.
You know how many niggas mad at their mama, Geoff? You know how many
bruh.
niggas mad at their mama right now, Geoff?
And taking it out on the one they with.
Expecting their woman to be something that their mama couldn't be in the moment. That their mama didn't understand how to be or didn't know how to be. It's a lot of niggas that are hoe ass niggas because they got a fucked up relationship with their mama. So they come into the relationship with a whole duffel bag full of demands, backed with aggression. Bitch, you gonna do this if you fuck with me. Huh? You fuck with me, bitch. Get your hoe ass out of here, nigga. Heal your relationship with your mama.
Right?
Huh? Until you break up, listen. Your mother was a work in progress. Please understand that. She did the best with what she had. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe she didn't even know what she had. But either way, she made a choice. A work in progress made a choice to do some shit. And maybe it didn't work the fuck out. The only way your ass is gonna grow up and be a real man is when you break up with your expectations for your broken parentage. Stop expecting them to be something that they were incapable of being.
And why they gotta be that now?
Right? You grown. No, you
Why
know why
are
I'll
you
answer
still
that,
picking?
Jeff. You know why?
Why
they
are
gotta
you
be
still
that now?
picking the school you learned the lesson from?
I'll answer that for you, Jeff. You know why they gotta be that now? Because they're an adult chronologically.
Wow.
But that inner child, that hurt inner child, is still making decisions. Spiritually, see, you have to understand something about trauma. Trauma is an event in time.
Okay.
At whatever age you got hurt, that development is arrested in that moment until your ass is able to go, wait, well, hold on. That's my 25-year-old self. The shit I went through when I was 25, making decisions now that I'm. Do you see what I'm saying? It's an event in time and space. And trauma, and this is straight from my new book, The Shrouded Lighthouse. Trauma is the same as time binding. If you read Robert Anton Wilson's book, Prometheus Rising, he talks about time binding, right? Ideas are time binding. So we read a book that said 2,000 years ago, a motherfucker in Jerusalem was doing miracles and shit and got crucified. And 2,000 years later, those ideas still traveled through time until today. Ideas are time binding, but so are wounds. When that event happens, it travels with your ass in time. Brother, you want to be loved? Find a way to forgive your mama. If your mama is the source of your problem. You want to find a way to be loved? Forgive your father for not being there. Do you see the mirror relationship between an absent father and an overly aggressive mama? Sometimes mamas get hard when daddy is gone. Jeff, am I lying?
Let's pull it out of mama's lap for just a hot second, if you will allow me to.
Jeff, handle your scandal like a vandal.
If you will allow me to, as I speak to you, reload the intake of the mothership. Let's take it out of mama's lap for a minute.
Mama, it's out your lap. I'm putting it over here where daddy said.
Let's put it where it sure enough need to be. Here are the 4 words that especially no young male want to come to grips with, even possibly being true. My mama ain't shit. Don't no young black man want to deal with that. You can talk about his daddy on the playground all day. You might even get away with talking about how his daddy wasn't there. I dare you say something about his mama. Do you know why?
Or your mama a hoe, and we all know about it.
Right.
Ooh, come on, Jeff.
Come on now. Oh, I used to take it hard. I'm sorry, I'm kind of messy. When you get home today, pick my drawers up out the floor. I left them there this morning. I used to go real hard on the nigga mama. Hard. Just put you in the fetal position, sucking your thumb, thinking about your mama. But that ain't... That ain't what this is about. This is about the ability to come to grips with the fact that you were brought to this earth as a human by two flawed humans.
Yeah.
You're going to have to drop the common narrative that most black people hear all the time. You know them niggas on your daddy's side ain't shit, don't you? Most of us hear that. Because most of us ain't cool with the niggas on our daddy's side because it didn't work out between our daddy and our mama, and everybody sided with this crazy F over here. And it might not be that nigga is all that bad. All of us are bad. Okay? If the number one job is mother, and there are shitty pilots and shitty doctors and shitty plumbers and shitty electricians, are there no shitty single mothers? And I know, because single mother is such a hard damn job you shouldn't have to do anyway. We didn't always have a 70%.
Oh yeah, Geoff. I'm going to answer your question direct.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The majority of single mothers are shitty.
Woo!
I just got to tell the truth. The majority of any group is fucked up. The rarity of greatness, the rarity of sublime, perfect execution is very, very small. It's a very, very small group. It ain't just the majority of single mothers is fucked up. It's the majority of absentee fathers are fucked up.
How about
the majority of any group that's fucked up. I'm willing to wager. So this ain't about picking on single mothers. This is saying if there are a small group of good brothers, why can't the good brothers become the mortar for the wall that is mother and child? We got to step in some kind of way. That has to be a type of New Year's resolution where we say, and listen, there are people like Reza. Reza be out there in the streets. For real. I see it. Reza be out there in the streets. He be giving people food and groceries, and the motherfucker be out there in the streets, period. I see that. And there are a lot of organizations out there that are doing that. I'm saying if you're a good brother, donate some of your time in the new year, pulling some good kids into your space if you have something to pour into them. Now, I'm going to say this too. We also have to have a certain level of discernment when allowing people around our kids. We can't let actors who act like they good people come around our kids. We got to start vetting motherfuckers out. And if we don't have the tools to vet a motherfucker out, we got to put them in front of people that we respect and appreciate. Vet this nigga out for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of work to be done when you are living in a world that's forcing you to do shit. Now watch this. I don't understand how any woman would fall prey to a motherfucker who is so eager to fuck during these times. But I'm gonna say this. Women ain't falling prey to dick. Women are purposely falling on dick.
Yeah.
It's a new world, nigga. Somebody told you
I done
that it's
owned the dick
thirsty
a long
niggas out
time.
there, right,
I done owned one a long time, and I ain't never had nobody slip on a bar of soap and fall on it.
Somebody told you it's thirsty niggas out there. But have you seen somebody like Faith Evans' story? Have you seen her unsung? If I was her father, I would be ashamed. And I'd hate to use shame, but I'd be ashamed. So young, just want to get out there and get dick and do shit. Go look at her unsung, her TV One unsung. And the first thing that comes to mind is, where were her parents? Now, I don't think I'm as far as T.I. He says every moment I spend with my daughter is thought prevention hours. But that ain't always true either. But let me say, little girls are like little boys. They need a philosophy. And the philosophy has to be sound. Why? Because children aren't dumb. If the philosophy is not sound, as they grow, them motherfuckers gonna be like, this shit stupid. Nobody tell you your shit stupid more than your own kids. Your kids let you, nigga, this shit don't even make sense. You crazy, daddy. Like, you don't want to get to that point. You got to give them a sound philosophy. Do you know what's happening right now? Super gonorrhea may be spreading from antibiotic overuse for COVID-19 coronavirus. Somebody said you want 2021 to be super, but it's not super in a gonorrhea type of way. Super gonorrhea is trending on Twitter right now because, well, why not? It's 2020 after all. They're basically saying because people are overusing antibiotics, a strain of super gonorrhea is on the way.
Yeah, sort of, bro. Sort of, brother Zoe. Sort of. What it comes down to is the people who use the antibiotics don't use it all. They use it when the symptoms go away.
Keep going, Geoff.
And then what you basically do is make your body in mojo for that bug. Oh, so this is how humans fight back. Okay, well then I will gird myself up because this human didn't kill me. So when you pass me on to the next human and they bring that shit my way, well, oh no, that shit ain't gonna work. I just saw this in that other human I was in who allowed me to live and get out of them. That's how this shit is fucking people up.
Somebody said they underused the medicine, right, Geoff?
Yes.
Now, why wouldn't a nigga use all the medicine?
Because the symptoms go away.
It comes again.
And you can't drink on antibiotics.
Niggas be drinking on antibiotics too?
You can't. That's why a lot of them stop. And in females, a lot of them get yeast infections.
Huh?
A lot of females get yeast infections with antibiotics.
All right, that's a goddamn shame. Listen, let me do this real quick. Everybody in the chat, it don't cost you to hit the like button. Can we get to 1,000 likes before I end the show in a couple of minutes? Because we gave you guys extra time today. We gave you guys extra fucking time today because we know this is the final show of the year. I think it's only right and it's only fair that you guys get us to 1,000 likes. I'd appreciate it. We got 13 dislikes. Hoe ass niggas. I was talking about them 13 niggas right there. Is that what it was? Anyway, let's get to 1,000 likes before the end of the show. And once again, put up Jeff Brown's Cash App. Jeff Brown has done an amazing job this year coming into studio, staying away from me. He has done an amazing job, man. He killed this year. Y'all should show him some love. Everybody in the chat room, please send that man $5, $10 on his Cash App. $sign GBfunnyStyle. $sign GBfunnyStyle. Please, please, please continue to support that good brother. That's a solid man and a dear friend of mine. And also, don't forget, please support Hassan McCullough's Weed Juice. Go to Weed Juice, Timmy Tight Top. Go to WeGet..com and purchase all the brother's products, man. He's got strawberry around the world. What is this? Strawberry, apple, ginger lemon shots.
The wellness shots. So
wellness shots. Please continue to support this brother.
Use the ZoWhat code to get your discount. Still always in effect.
Yes, man. Please, please support that brother. WeGuice.com. And then also, listen, man. Y'all can think what you want to think. But I gave Sarah a shot because, nigga, I'm the type of nigga that give people shots. I got motherfuckers who I've given shots who think I owe them something because I didn't give them a show or I don't owe anybody I gave a shot to. Let me give you an example. You can't just walk into a studio, nigga, and get on at KJLH or Power 106. If I see you and I say, oh, you know, you're pretty talented. I think you cool. Come do this show. I don't owe you a check. You know why? Because that's not how this business works.
Actually, the reverse is true.
Right. That's not how this business works. Guess what? Most of the people I put on, when I put them on, I wasn't getting a check. So how the fuck you gonna get a check when I wasn't getting a check? I don't owe anybody anything, especially if I'm sharing my mic space with you. Not Jeff Brown, Guy Black told me. Guy Black said, Zo, be very careful who you allow on your platform. Because your platform is your power, bro. Don't share your mic with nobody. So when I see somebody who does have talent, I say, hey, man, I'm going to give them a chance. Niggas come here thinking I'm supposed to make them into a star. No, I'm not. I'm supposed to give you a chance. Now, what you do with that chance is on you. Do you know how many motherfuckers have turned against me after I gave them a chance for nothing? I didn't ask for nothing. This is Hollywood. I didn't even ask for the casting couch. I just said, hey, you got talent. Don't get on there. Do your motherfucking thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, the world I live in is helping people. And Sarah is one of those motherfuckers that I decided to help. Why? Do you know Sarah got used by somebody? Sarah is the quintessential, I'm from somewhere the fuck else, coming to LA trying to get a shot. Do you know somebody took advantage of Sarah as soon as the fuck she got here? Really? Hey, Cephas, I'm about to delete your goofy ass. Now, Sarah, soon as she got here, somebody introduced me to her. And it was like, yo, she wants to be in radio. She wants to be blah, 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 blah. I said, well, what are her skills? Oh, she's a comedian. She wants to be a comedian. She wants to be this. She wants to be that. Da, 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 da. Say something else, Cephas. Oh, you did say something. That warrants it. All right then, nigga. Holla at you. So, yeah. So yeah, this girl, I ain't even gonna put her motherfucking name out. This girl charged Sarah $800 to meet me.
To meet you?
To meet me. So when the girl brought Sarah
Nigga,
to
I don't charge for $550.
Nigga, when the girl brought Sarah to my attention to pitch Sarah to me, Sarah had already gave her motherfucking rent money. She had just got here. $800. I seen the motherfucker the other day when I had my car parked and I was walking down by the Jamaican spot. I was gonna go into the Jamaican spot. She was like, hi, so I was like, that's that bitch that
Just to meet?
She charged Sarah $800.
You ever hit her up about it?
Nigga! She called herself repping Sarah as some type of agent or.
Right, I understand.
She charged Sarah $800. Did she charge you $800, Sarah?
Yes, yes.
Boom. I told Sarah, you better get the fuck away from that motherfucker right there. And what did I do? I gave Sarah her own show on Dash Radio. Sundays with Sarah. Now, there were other people that I would come to the studio and train on how to be radio personalities. But guess what? They weren't good enough to get their own show. Sarah's got personality, that motherfucker funny.
The third rail, brother. The third rail.
Me and my motherfucking daughter is in the car driving. I'm taking my daughter to school. I go to Dash Talk X. Sarah's show is on, and my daughter is rolling. And I'm rolling because it was good. A lot of people get mad because I don't give them a show. That's because I have radio standards. I be like, nah, nigga, you gotta know how to do this shit. This ain't just turn the motherfucking mic on and start talking. You gotta be really good to be able to just do that. So niggas, Zoe ain't a good man because he didn't give me a show. Or he didn't pay me. Well, Zoe wasn't getting paid when you was asking to get paid. And your skill set did not warrant being given a show.
Brother man, may I please? I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I have to go.
Well,
I
that's
gotta
what you do.
I gotta take Bailey to a doctor's appointment.
Well, get the fuck on.
But I must say this in your defense before I leave. What you're trying to do when you fault Zoe for not giving you money is you're trying to force him into the oppressor's mold that didn't want you in the first place. Because if you go to your oppressor with your skills, that is what you are to expect. This brother has willfully pulled away from the ways of your oppressor with regard to business. But you bring your oppressor's ways to business to him to force him into the position of your oppressor. You would be okay with a $75 a month check. All I got is $75. Well, all right. You would take that, probably take it if Zoe said the show has to be evenings with Zoe Williams, but your host is Frunkty Frunk. You take that with $75 as opposed to a platform for your own freedom, acres for you to plow, land for you to make fertile. You don't want land to make fertile. You want the master to underpay you for growing his crops. You want a share crop. And Zoe wasn't with that. Now, I'm gone. I'll holler at y'all. I got to go take my baby to the
All right, brother. We love you, brother.
Peace, man.
So I
Cool.
ask you guys to support Sarah. Can you please hit Sarah's Cash App for the final show of the year? Please. Well, aren't you supposed to get him off the air, babe?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm.
She just sitting there this nigga said goodbye and he's still on the screen.
Sorry.
She was doing other things.
$ Sundays with Sarah. Please, please, please support Sarah. Send her some bread. She got her challenges. I call her every Monday at 9 o'clock. And she be just waking up. Okay, I'm gonna make it. I'll be there. But you know what? I'm gonna ride with her because she's solid. She's solid with me. So please support Sarah. $ Sundays with Sarah. Also, let me check my email real quick and see if anybody else has. And no one else has supported the University of You, the ZoWhat Masterclass. Please go to ZoWhatMasterclass.com. That's the big thing I'm promoting right now. My documentary is coming along real dope. I'm going to have a sizzle reel shortly. I mean, I have it right here. I can actually show some of the sizzle reel, but I won't.
Save it for the new year.
No, this shit crazy, though.
Is it?
No, this shit fly. We got the sizzle reel for the documentary.
The whole purpose of this documentary is to challenge all of the parasite beliefs, perspectives, and ideas that black people have picked up
Can they
in
hear that?
society.
I can hear it.
Really
You can hear it?
relationship with our oppressor.
You say unhealthy relationship with Caucasian people?
Yes.
Well, most blacks who have unhealthy.
Yeah, that's Corey on there. Listen, the documentary is gonna be crazy.
Damn,
when I
Timmy,
tell
what
you,
you said.
this shit is gonna be fire. Y'all wanna Zoe and Corey gonna fall out? Nah, nigga, we gonna fall up, nigga. That's what we gonna do. We gonna fall up while you niggas is over there betting that we gonna fall out. We gonna fall up. Do you understand what I'm saying? We gonna win. So I'm asking everybody, if you haven't supported it already, please do it right now. ZoWhat Masterclass. Go to ZoWhatMasterclass.com, put in the coupon code. This is the last time I'm gonna ask you this year. It's gonna be over with. Coupon code New Year. Support it right now. Hey, thank you guys for being with us all year long. We appreciate everybody. I haven't given out my Cashapp, and I'll tell you why, because I really want y'all to support the masterclass. So go to ZoWhatMasterclass.com and support big time. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed 2020 with us as we enjoyed it with you. We appreciate you all. We out. Deuces.
Deuces.